7 ways to make money online and travel the world. Okay, so I've been making money and traveling the world for a long time. I've been actually traveling as a digital nomad for the past year. And so what I'm about to tell you is stuff that I actually do. It's advice that I've gotten years ago when I actually started to implement them into my life, and I've been able to travel. Right now, I'm recording this from Brazil. I've been to Peru last year, probably like 8 or 9 countries in the past year, and I'm still traveling and I'm getting more money as I'm traveling. So I'm actually going to help you to do the same thing. This is not some random guy on the internet just pulling stuff off of Google. This is actually stuff that works, right? Because I've been doing it for myself. And then I finally started to create these YouTube videos for you to help people do the exact same thing. Okay, cool? So the first thing, without any further ado, is Airbnb co-hosting. So many people think about Airbnb that they have to actually be there physically, but Airbnb co-hosting is something completely different. Right? Airbnb co-hosting is that there are people who have a bunch of Airbnbs, but they're not really good with people. They're not really good with managing. And they just have a lot of properties. So it's kind of hard for them to manage all of them because they're one person. And they want to find someone else to do all of that. That's where you come in. You can offer these people, hey, I'm going to take that property off your hands. I'm going to take 10, 15, 20% of bookings. I'm going to make sure your listing is amazing. I'm going to edit your pictures. I'm going to edit your listing. I'm going to communicate with guests on your behalf. I'm going to talk to Airbnb for you. I'm going to save your time. And in exchange, I don't have to be there physically, but I get to make money from your property. You don't tell them that, but I have a few properties myself that I do this for people all over the world, right? Properties I've never seen before. So then that's actually the first way on this list on how you can travel the world and make money. And I have 6 more for you. And if you stay to the end, I actually have a bonus. So number 2, there's something called varsity tutors. I'm not sure if you've heard of this, but varsity tutors, there are people who want professional tutors, especially if you have a bachelor's or a master's, but you don't necessarily need it. If you have expertise in pretty much any field at all, they have guitar lessons, singing lessons, English, math, anything that you are good at. There's someone in the world that wants to pay you to learn that. You can teach people how to speak English on varsity tutors. And then here's a sneaky trick. You can actually go to Facebook, contract students from Facebook groups, and then get them onto varsity so that you can get paid through varsity and have an entire roster. I do a couple of those as well. I have 2 students right now, and I'm teaching them about, fun fact, personal finance. Now, you probably need more than 2 students to travel on just varsity tutors alone, but I found it pretty cool, and it's something to do especially while you're traveling if you want, something to pass the time. That's the second thing that's on this list. Number 3 on this list is a site called Fiverr. I wish they would sponsor me because I'm a huge fan of Fiverr. Fiverr, spelled Fiverr, 2 R's, 2 R's.com. They allow you to get freelancers from anywhere in the world. And I'm a big proponent of Fiverr. The reason why I love Fiverr is because I'm a business owner. You guys all know me. You've been traveling. I've been traveling for a long time, business owner for a long time, entrepreneur for a long time, millions of dollars in real estate. And I use Fiverr often. I use them to edit videos sometimes. I use them as graphic designers. I use them to post websites for me, right? To write email copy sometimes. And so I'm paying these people sometimes $25, $50, $100 per gig to edit videos, right? And if you're good at that stuff, then you can do that from anywhere in the world. And the trick about Fiverr is that you need to be able to get those reviews. So you start with low prices, do some work, get those great reviews in, understanding that once you have those first reviews, you're going to raise your prices. And as you get more reviews in, then you can raise your prices more. Even if you don't have any of those technical skills, you can be a voiceover artist and make money for people who want to do YouTube automation, for example, or people who want to write a children's book or an audiobook for a fiction or even a non-fiction book. Fiverr has it all. So just by having your voice alone, if you have a nice voice, you think you have a great voice, you can go in there and you can make money from Fiverr from anywhere in the world. Telling you, That's a really great place to start. And that's number 3. Number 4, remember there's 6 of these. No, there's 7. 7 and a bonus at the end. Okay, cool. Number 4. So this is less about making money, but this is about expenses, right? Because if you're going to travel the world, there's some things that you have to pay for. One of those things is food. One of those things is somewhere to live. And you're going to have to pay for flights. This one is about somewhere to live. It's called trustedhousesitters.com. Now, the reason I like this is that this site operates everywhere in the world, and they allow you to stay at somebody's house in a country and watch their dog or their cat, but you get to stay in this nice place by the farm, by the lake. And people who have these amazing houses, but they just can't bring their pets, or they don't want to leave their house empty, right? So then you get to live there. You can also bring your partner with you, and you can stay in this amazing place for 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months while the house stays empty, and you get to watch the space. It only costs $99 a year, which means the cost for staying in one amazing place for an entire month is already taken care of in that $99. And of course, the $99 is the cost that it takes to maintain the site, but it's a fantastic site. And I actually want to stay in some place. I'm not going to say it on this video, but it's a surprise because I'm looking into doing that next year. If you like this video so far, I want to say just go ahead and smash that like button for me. It really does help the algorithm. Now, you know that our channel has been growing, so I really appreciate every time that you guys watch this video. And if you are getting value from this, it's free to smash that like button for me, okay? In typical YouTube fashion. Okay, cool. Number 4, number 5? Number 5. YouTube automation. Now, I've tried YouTube automation before, and it's actually a pretty simple business model. YouTube automation is when you take a trending topic or niche, like for example, making money online, and then you get a script created, have someone do a voiceover on the script, and then create a video that does not have somebody's face. This is a face video, but if you had, for example, B-roll or animation, that would be a faceless video. And that's YouTube automation. There are tons of channels that do this. Think about sports channels or celebrity gossip, even comedy. Some of your favorite channels are faceless channels, and they're run by people who are 15 or 16 years old from everywhere in the world. You can do this too, and you can make a lot of money. So if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do that as a way to make money and travel the world. Number, 6, digital products. If you have a Facebook, if you have an Instagram, if you have any social media at all, Snapchat, TikTok, doesn't matter. There are people who want to know a skill that you have and how you do it. So if you package that information, you can put it into a PDF. Let's say you're a doctor. Let's say you got into the college of your dreams. You went to Yale. Let's say you just learned how to play the recorder for the first time. Let's say you are a master recorder. Let's say you are a violinist. You can put all of that, your special technique, into a PDF. And let's say you know how to run, for example, a dance studio. Put that into a PDF. Let's say you're an amazing mom, and people are always asking you for advice. Hey, how are you such an amazing mom? How do you get your kids to do this and that? Let's say you have a really creative gene for being a teacher. Put all of that into a PDF and package it as an answer to people's problems. The questions that you get often, that's a product that you can sell, and it's a digital product. A PDF, put it into a training guide. You can even put it into a course, but a digital product can make you a lot of money, especially if it is actually needed by people. People are always asking you for relationship advice. That's another great niche that you can get into, right? So digital products, great way to make money and travel the world. Then we have Amazon affiliates. Now here's the thing. Amazon affiliates, Amazon is 97% of all of the e-commerce traffic in the world, especially in America. Everybody in America is on Amazon. And so you don't need to recreate the wheel. You don't need to go ahead and start a store. You don't need to go ahead and try to take traffic away from Amazon. You don't need to do any of that. It's actually much simpler. People are already going to Amazon and they already want to buy, and their credit cards are already there. So all you're going to do is say, hey, I found these products that I use anyway, and here am I using them. If you want the link to this product that I have in my hand, I am going to give you an affiliate link and you can buy it and you can support my travel. It's really that simple. And you're not selling, you're just helping people to do exactly what you're doing, right? So it doesn't come across as a sales pitch, because there are millions of products on Amazon. So then all you're doing really is taking the millions, giving them 5 and say, this is the 5 that I've used, I've tested, and because you trust me, I will tell you that these 5 work. That's all you're doing, which is why it works. That was number 7, guys. Oh my goodness. If you haven't subscribed already, I'm going to ask you to subscribe right now. Hit the subscribe button, because if you watch this far, you know that I'm going to give you value, and I'm going to keep giving you value every week. And it really does make a difference every time that you hit that subscribe button. So please do it. And because you stick around so long, I'm going to give you a bonus, because I'm that generous. I'm that guy, right? Okay, cool. Number 8, the bonus. Number 8 is TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is making people ridiculous amounts of money, because TikTok Shop actually integrated with Amazon. So then those two things are actually now the same. So what you can do is that you can put your products right there, your affiliate links right there in TikTok. So as people are scrolling, they click the link, purchase on Amazon, and they can keep scrolling without ever leaving TikTok. If you are using TikTok Shop plus Amazon, you can sell cologne, you can sell baby products, you can sell skincare products, you can sell kitchen products to people without ever having to touch any of those products yourself. And again, if you're already using some of these products, that makes your marketing even more natural. And a bonus tip, if you combine these two things with getting other affiliates to do the work for you, especially on TikTok Shop, you will make a ton of money. And I said, I've done these, they all work. I have friends that do them, they work. And I'll give you a story just before we leave. On the way here from Uruguay into Floripo, I was on a bus with a mom, her 2 sons were in the front. And she was sitting beside me, and I didn't really speak to anybody. But then eventually in the ride, maybe half an hour, and I said to her, hey, my name is Kadim, introduce yourself. And eventually we said, what do you do? And she said, she runs an e-commerce sort of platform on Amazon, like a store. And in her store, she has 500 products split between Amazon and Mercado Libre. Mercado Libre is like the Amazon of Latin America, right? Single mom. No, well, not a single mom. Mom with 2 boys traveling on the bus, 500 products. You would never guess that, right? But the only reason I'm showing you is that it is possible that everybody can do that. If you want to travel the world, these things that I've outlined for you in this video is a really good way to start. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to keep watching, there's a playlist right here that's ready for you. I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.